Good morning. I just woke up. We're gonna be visiting our old house and like the area that we used to live in, which is Dara, which is a city. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
You gonna cry?
You gonna cry? Whoa. This is where we used to live. And this is where I used to play hopscotch on these tiles, because when we would be bored and come down from our flat, we would come down here. Oh, there's a plane. And then I would use my scrunchie as a rock, and then I'd throw it on the ground, and then I would play here. There would be like this phone thing. Yeah, there's this phone thing here, and it was like you can call our house. There was a phone in our actual house, and then when you just put it beside your ear, you can hear this downstairs, anyone passing here, because it's just open or something. This should be staircases. Yeah, these are staircases, and they're still so dark. And we would always go up and down these stairs, me and my sister and my other friend, and walk up if we didn't want to take the elevator. These are the elevators that I got stuck in one time. I think that's why I'm kind of scared of elevators, just a little bit, not that much though. But so that's a school bus, I believe, or it looks like a school bus. There are like bigger version and there's smaller versions too, but we would have a small one because our house is pretty small, so whatever kids lived here and in this neighborhood, they would drop off. Oh, we used to park over there. That was a parking spot over there. We had a small Honda Civic, I think. There used to be a vending machine here. I wonder if it's still here. There's no way it would be here, right? No, it's not there. This is another building. We would walk across from there and walk in there because our aunt lived in there and she would babysit us sometimes. The building looks exactly the same, but I feel like this was red before. They just changed it to white. This is the staircase where we used to walk up and down. We were some reckless kids, bro. One story was like we would throw like slippers. We would throw slippers just for fun. It was always scary, and it's still scary. There was never any lights. This leads to the parking lot. And then if you look up here, there should be windows to the third floor. You can see it. 1, 2, 3. Floors would be our friend's floor, so she didn't have a balcony like us. She was in the back here. We would always look at it. I'm gonna try to find our balcony though. Our balcony was this one. This one. Fun facts. I think a balcony is connected to the building. If it's protruded out, it's a terrace. So these are terraces. It might be the opposite, but yep. This one was our balcony. This one. This balcony where we would hang our clothes, where we would sweep the sand. It's like we're in a museum. Yeah. This elevator, I remember pressing this. It's like a circle. This kind of looks like if you've ever watched Sweet Home, the Korean drama with the zombies. My house. Just walking back. We're going. This is our neighborhood. Yes, this is our neighborhood. A bunch of flats, which are basically apartments. Salamat. People always thought because we live in Dubai, we were like so rich. Right. But nah, man, we're just some regular people living in flats. See, this neighborhood is just a bunch of flats. We used to walk here to this mall from our house, Al Reef Mall. The day that we walk a lot, I forgot to put on sunscreen on my face. I did it every single day the past couple of days, but not today because I forgot. This is Al Maya, the grocery store we used to go to. And then we go up this little tiny escalator. This is what the food court still looks like this. Oh no way, they changed it to a gym. Now they changed it to a gym. It was called, what was it called? Fun City? Yeah, that was a playground. Yeah, it was called Fun City, and there was like arcade games, and there was like a play place for kiddies, and then after we would eat here. Daiso. Are you buying like a lot? I'm trying to look for these clips if they have it here. They didn't have the clips I wanted. Losers. We're at the Almaya supermarket now. That's like right below the mall. I will always stop at every noodle aisle that I see. This is Al Ghurair, another mall we used to go to. I didn't know it was so close to our house.
Oh, di ba?
Do we always walk here too?
Oo, nung araw. Ito yung bago.
Ah. You know how upstairs there's like the tile, the fish tile?
Oh, wala na, binigyan.
Oh, really?
Meron pa ata niya sa loob.
Oh, that was nice. I like that. I found another Daiso, and it's much bigger. Hopefully the clips are here. I found them. Taking all these, and in brown. Buying the whole thing. These are nice because they have like these little rubber things in the middle, so it like grips on your hair. Unlimited kimchi rice. Yes. $50? $20? $50? 63.
Ito ko magtabaw atin.
It tastes like barbecue sauce. It's good, but it doesn't taste like bibimbap. Okay, I asked for sesame oil. Now it's good. Well, it's a little better now. Jump. I used to do that. Jump. And I thought these were over here. I thought that was fish. I thought it was fish. That's what I remembered it as. But I guess it just looked like fish. There was fish before. Oh. Oh, here we go.
The next station is
walking up a mountain. So this is another mall we used to go to, and then there's a supermarket in here. We bought some of our clothes and stuff. I think me and my cousins got lost here when we were younger. I kind of remember it, but they kind of renovated the mall. Every time my parents would roll a cart, I would stand in front of it, and then my ankles would get cut. And now I'm PTSD from standing in front of carts. This is so good. They don't have this in Canada. This is good. Asian spotting. This is mall number 3. We're gonna go to a 4th mall later. Mall number 4 is Barjaman, and we're gonna meet up with our family friends that are still here. Brands for less. That's where we bought our winter clothes when we were going to Canada. I feel like they weren't even winter clothes though. Just long sleeve. Subway systems are very easy to understand wherever you go in the world. Like the subways in New York and Toronto. You just have to follow all the signs. It's not that hard. You can go inside. So we're going to our old school, which is connected to a church. So St. Mary's Catholic Church and St. Mary's Catholic High School, which is a mix of junior, kindergarten, and high school. This is the boys' side. So there's a mass happening right now, but we're not going to it. And this is the room where I waited when I did my communion. And then, yeah, we would have exams and stuff here. But this is the boys' side, so we were never here. But the nurse's office was on this side. So every time the girls would pretend to be hurt, you know, and it would go through the boys' side just to see the boys. He's so funny. And then this is the baby area. There's like a separate area for kids.
Oh, that's where the girls
for the church. For the church. Yeah, and on the other side is the girls' side. Well, and this is the field. So when we went to school here, it was very new. Like this was very, it was there was dirt, and then they paved it with fake grass, and it's still here. And this is where you would chill before you come to school, and then after. Actually no, maybe before, yeah. Before you go inside. That's the entrance towards the girls' area. The buses would come in here, and then we would walk all the way down there. This is where we would have sports days. So how we did it was our school would separate us into 4 teams. It was red, blue, green, and yellow. And there was the red unicorns, which was where my sister was in. I was the blue Pegasus, and then green Griffin, and I don't know, I forgot what the yellow team was called, but we would have a sports day every year, and all the kids from the boys and the girls side would all gather together in this field, and then we would sing the national anthem, and then we'd have a racing race, we would have races, and then it would be so fun, but it would be so hot. But it was fun. All the kids would sit there. If it wasn't your turn, we would do like tug of war. Well, very, very nostalgic. This school was very strict, so if you didn't have your hair tied up, they would give you a hairband going in. And then the kindergarten class is on another building on the right side, and this area is the main building with the older girls, and then the boys' side is on the left where we came from, where the church is. We can come this way. You can go to church. I used to go to church before I would go to class. Isn't that crazy? On the left here would be a bakery, but I don't know if it's still there. You can drink water from this by pushing. So this is where I had my first communion and my first confession, and the pizza they had at the bakery was really good. Ooh, there's a nun. Those nuns used to be our teachers and our principals. So we wouldn't call them principal. It would be like, what do you call them, principals?
Yeah.
Principal nun? I don't know.
Sister Mary or whatever.
Yeah, sister Mary, sister this. They would write out our like certificates in ink pen. Basically like, yeah, ink pen. I don't know how else to describe it. Ink pens. I will put a picture here, ink pens. So you had to learn how to write an ink pen. And then there would be a specific like eraser thing for ink if you made a mistake. And then whiteout if you made a mistake. So cool. And then our cafeteria was there. What do we call it? Canteen. Yeah, we'd call it the canteen. And every every lunch, we would go and buy some pastries or pizza. So our dress code was very strict. So if the prefects, they would be in front of those gates up here. They would stand there when you walk in, and they would have like the rubber bands ready on their wrists. If you didn't have your hair up, they'd give you one, and then you have to have black shoes, white socks. Yeah, so it's very nostalgic to come here. Now there's a metro. Oh my god, they opened it. I'm just trying to film a little bit. My wallet. This is my wallet. Anyway, so this place is still here, Caesar's. And we used to get these cheese buns and pizza, and they smell exactly the same. The mass is done already. I thought it would take an hour, but I guess that's just Filipino masses. This is the entrance I would take to the smaller side of the church before school starts to pray.
Interchange station.
I remember walking up there, and then I would get henna somewhere. This is the mall where we would do this sand art. I don't know how to describe it. It's like sticky paper, and then you would put color sand on it, and then it would be like a picture. We're back at the hotel now. So tired. We had a full day of walking around in 4 malls it was nice to see family and friends that we haven't seen in like years, like maybe like 10 years. No, maybe I don't know, maybe 8 years, for some 14. Today is just packing day, and then tomorrow we're gonna go catch our flight at 1 a.m. So we have another full day basically. I just want to stay at the hotel for a little bit and then buy some souvenirs, last minute souvenirs. I feel like I'm getting used to the time zone here. So I get tired at around 12 a.m. now here. I might or might not vlog tomorrow. I'll just put these 2 days together because it's gonna be short. Maybe like some airport stuff. Or maybe I'll just, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, good night.